Hey guys, my name is Peeves and you are watching Peeves Plans Chaos. Today I thought that I would show off my, planner stack for lack of a better word. If you're a planner, you know that one planner is just not enough. If you can use one planner, props to you, because there's no way in hell that you could catch me just using one. Each planner that I have serves a function, and I like that separation. I need it to balance my daily life. So I figured that one thing I could do is kind of show you guys what planners I use, how I use them, and maybe give you guys some ideas on ways to better utilize your planners, because everybody knows that if you're a planner, you got more than one, even if they're not being used on a daily basis. So I did kind of like a quick stack, which you can see over here, and I am going to kind of go through them one by one. So my first planner is my everyday carry. You may see this advertised, or not advertised, I guess, abbreviated as EDC online. You'll probably see it in my comments as well. This is a B6 Foxy Fix, and I use this for my home life. I guess not my home life so much, but like my everyday planning needs. So traveler's notebooks are my favorite. I like a lot of other planners, obviously, but TNs I find to be the most versatile, and I just really love them. They're easy to personalize, and they are perfect for someone who needs a lot of different things in one planner. This is just kind of like my open. I have my monthly, and then I have my weekly. I have a list insert, and then I have a lined insert, and that just serves the purpose of being available if I need to take notes on the fly. List for, like, I do like a grocery list, for example, so I know what I need to go buy. So that's my everyday carry. It's nothing super fancy. I do have some decoration in it, but ultimately it's got to be functional and really keep me on track on my everyday life, doctor's appointments, kids' sports, parent-teacher conferences, remembering when spring break is, that kind of thing. This comes in really handy for that. My next planner is also a B6 Foxy. This is a little bit different than a regular planner, and I'll show you why. First off, this has like a cleaning insert that I made. I would like to tell you it gets used, but that would be a lie. Initially, this planner kind of started off as my catch-all place to store stuff, but ultimately evolved a little. I mainly just have blank notebooks in here, but one of the things that is necessary for me is a bill tracker. So this is going to be kind of my home notebook as far as like bills, contacts, birthdays, perpetual calendars, that kind of thing. So this is slowly evolving. Right now it's still pretty basic and it has other stuff in it, but this is going to be slowly evolving, and it's actually going to be Game of Thrones themed. And I made these folders and stuff like that for Game of Thrones, so it actually is kind of perfect. I got some custom charms on there, and obviously it's red. So that is my home planner, and this is not an everyday carry. In fact, I touch it maybe once a week to go through, check off the bills that I've paid, see what else is due, if there's anything extra I need to pay. So I find that out here. I'll be adding more to it, and I'll do a flip through of it at some other point, but this is just a brief overview to show you how I use my planners. My next planner is the Bookworm Life planner from Peanut Butter Taco. This one is definitely a niche planner. So if you don't want to have a specific planner for a certain task, this probably isn't up your alley. Personally, I love this. This is actually a book planner, and I'll show you kind of how I use it. I like to write down book releases. I keep track of books that I finish. Let's go to January. It's a better layout, but I show books that I finished and started, and then I can show how much I have left as a total. I go through and I'll put down what I'm reading, when I finished it. For example, started this trial so that I know I need to go in and cancel it. And I tend to mark that right on my monthly so that I can go back and see, okay, I need to cancel this at this time. And I like to keep track of new releases. There is, at the end of every month, a monthly wrap up. You can write down the title, author, where you got it from if you purchased it, if you checked out from the library. There's also a lot of dot grid pages here, so I like to use those to plan out my challenges, like the Read the Rainbow Challenge from Peanut Butter Taco. There's also the Golden Trio Challenge, which I purchased the tickets for, or not the tickets, sorry, the stickers for, and you saw those in my last video when I unboxed my Melancholy Moose order. Flipping through to the back, I also have some really awesome others. So I've got a goal assessment where I can assess the goals that I made at the beginning of the year. And actually that page is right here. So my goals are to read 52 books, discuss more books, like participating in more book club discussions, the Golden Trio Challenge, listen to an audiobook, review more books, and the Peanut Butter Taco Rainbow Challenge. And this is just like a goal assessment to see where you ended up at the end of the year. Here are ratings or like prizes. You know, they get a ribbon for the most likely to recommend, most surprising, that kind of thing. Hung out to dry. I don't know what her specific idea was for that, but in my idea, those are ones that I'm going to put like did not finish. Like they were so bad, I just couldn't finish them. Standout stack, obviously those are going to be like your favorite books. Books on the big screen. You is one that I wanted to put in here because obviously that is on a Netflix show. That's on deck for me to read. I'm going to put in more like The Hate U Give, 5 Feet Apart. Those are all going to be movies, so I want to see those, so I'm just going to decorate those. Here's more you can use for that same thing or decoratively. Favorite quotes from each of the books. There's a couple pages for those that I really like. Actually quite a few pages. And then we've got book reviews, which is part of my goal. Not really killing that one. And then in the back we've got dot grid pages that we can use. Comes with a good sized pocket on it where I just store book club stickers. So that is my Bookworm Life Planner that I use strictly for reading. And we'll probably go through some more in-depth stuff on these planners at a later date. So moving on, I have my Passion Planner, which you guys saw in an unboxing video. The Passion Planner I use for work. Let me flip to a page. I actually was out of work this week, so this week is pretty blank. There's a lot of monthly reflections, and then there's a monthly layout. For example, my monthly for March, I wrote down like working, my schedule changes, I decorated it a little bit, and then I have work and personal projects, things that I need to do, like update my resume. One thing that I really liked about this is being able to have this space of infinite possibility where I can take down notes. I usually have a weekly meeting with my supervisor, so being able to take down notes of things that I need to remember is extremely handy. My old daily planner, as you saw in my unboxing video, just wasn't working for me, and this one so far has been pretty perfect. So the Passion Planner I highly recommend. It is a pretty good sized planner. It's been working great for me as a work planner. It's hourly and it goes until 10:30. So check that one out if you want to look at that one. And last but not least is my Paper House Planner. This is obviously Hogwarts themed. The whole planner is themed that way. It's set up like an Erin Condren or like a Happy Planner. So it's got the 3 boxes. You can use them how you want. Didn't do any layout for this week because I was gone for a funeral. But say I've got my monthly, and then I've got notes and reminders, my weekly. And this is where I keep track of my things that I do in the Harry Potter and the Order of the Planners group. I usually have the weekly events, and then I'll have like social media as the second box, and then my Etsy is the third box. And then I'll use some of these if I need to use like a Post-it to kind of keep track of things. One thing that I like to use are these Post-its from Fox and Pip. Put them on my monthly so that I can go through and I can kind of see what goals that I want to accomplish. So this is something that I use for group planning. There's a pocket, I throw some stickers in it. So this is your group, social media, and Etsy shop. My passion planner for work, my Bookworm Life planner, my EDC, and my home planner. You'll see more of these planners individually, probably in Plan With Me's, which you'll see this one a lot in Plan With Me's, as well as my EDC. If you guys have any questions about the planners that I've used, go ahead and drop a comment. If you have any ideas for some videos that might involve these planners, again, drop them in a comment. I appreciate every single one of you for watching my videos. And as that appreciation, I'd really like to do a giveaway. I recently got another passion planner. And this one's in this gorgeous teal color. It's got like a wave on the front, and a dolphin. It's a dated planner for 2019. Everything is the same as my passion planner that I have, and I'd really love to be able to give one away to one of my viewers. So if you want to be entered in to win this passion planner, go ahead and drop a comment here and a like. Let me know what you would use your passion planner for, and I will pick somebody within the next week to go ahead and win one. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Keep up on my current content. You can also check out my Instagram, my Etsy, and my Facebook group, all of which are Peeves Plans Chaos, just like this channel. I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing from watching this for me, and just kind of letting me know what you like, don't like, or want to see. As always, keep it classy in the comments, guys, and live your life chaotically.